The next big thing is to how to bring automation into corporations and repurpose the humans. You're not going to fire people, and I'll tell you why. Because tacit knowledge, the knowledge that you accumulate after years and years of doing a job, something, cannot be put into words. So I cannot code it into the software of the machine. I cannot, because it cannot be put into words, right? So in the near future that we are experimenting with some of my clients, Accenture, for example, when you put automation into someone's computer, is really amazing. The machine does a lot of tedious things and a lot of calculations that the human mind will never be able to calculate on its head, but still the human can detect when the machine has done something wrong. And it's because humans have operate with something called perception. So we operate with IQ, of course, intelligence, certain level of intelligence, but the overall intelligence that humans use to function in the world is through perception, and perception comes via the 5 senses. So a machine will never be able to think in abstract terms and interpret reality in creative ways, because that's what humans do. So my work is constantly creating AI and creating automation and prediction and many, many things that, thanks to prediction, you see new realities of opportunity. But still, the actual jobs, the actual working in a company, creating products and services has an enormous amount of human input. So humans in the future will need to be more creative, because the future needs creative approaches to solving problems. And the machines will just be machines at our service. Well, I am afraid to see, for example, fake news. Yeah, these are governments that are behind dissemination of things that are totally untrue. We encounter these things, but I am also working with companies that want to actually do the right thing, and governments that actually want to do the right thing. For example, the European Union, as you're aware, has brought a new directive, the GDPR, that is going to kick in on the 25th of May. That is really making Facebook and Google and Amazon lose their sleep, because for years they've been running around with any supervision, and now they're going to have to be extremely careful as to what they do with people's data. So I see a future where governments take more and more responsibility in ensuring that the private sector is not doing things the wrong way, because it will be for the benefit of society. You don't want to have a society that is running on biased algorithms. You don't want a society that is extracting the population's data for their own benefit and the revenue generation, which is what Google used to do in the past, is point you to the right link in the right website, right? Now that is driving to the places on the web where they monetize. So eventually, in my experience, the bad people doing bad things, you always find them.